teaching applied macroeconomics and Master in Development Economics for the double degree linkage program with Japanese universities, and the learning method that I'm choosing is learner-centered method. The first part of the semester, we talked a lot about time series analysis because this is applied macroeconomics classes. Student needs to understand how to analyze macroeconomic phenomena and a lot of macroeconomic research questions. So we spend the first part of the semester learning about vector autoregression, all different kind of dynamic final data model that will really help them in succeeding in their research in the future. The second part of the semester really focuses on how they are able to do their own research by really giving them a lot of papers to read and summarize and also discuss. Now, the key points of the method is to give them the skill or the experience to do critical reading. In the future, in the program, they will have to write thesis, especially in English, and it has to be in English because it's a linkage program. So all of the presentation are all done in English. Every week, I give them 3 papers. Their job is to, or their task is to summarize the paper and also present in English as well. So it's not like just present, but also do critical reading, and we have discussion in class to discuss all of the papers and also discuss the presentation that they did.
This class is very challenging, especially after the midterm. So Bu Sekar give us assignment to read some papers, then to present it in front of the class. As we know, Bu Sekar has a high standard and expectation. At least that's what I feel about her. But she is able to make the class enjoyable by sometimes she makes jokes, then it can break the tension in class. So I think even though it's challenging, it's still fun to study in this class.
The challenge is when we are first engaged in the task, for example in the paper task, we have to read a lot of paper, and we are rarely exposed to the academic world, and then it's really difficult for us to read the paper. But as time goes, we are right now easier to read the material, the paper, and easier to extract the information from the paper. And also this is a invaluable skill for us when we are writing our thesis in the future.
The drawback, the challenge is also very big in this case because everything has to be done in English. Student has to have like a really good written and also oral skills in English. A lot of students are very timid in the way that they present their papers because they're not used to actively speak in English. But I think that this class really push them to be able to speak better and also actively communicate in English, because then next semester when they go to Japan, English is the language that they're going to use to communicate with everyone within the university.
I feel that Bu Sekar wants to introduce to us more advanced topic in macroeconomics, so I think it will be very helpful for us. It can give insight and inspiration, especially to write our thesis, or later when we continue study in Japan. I think it will be very beneficial for us.
My hope is to give them the skill to do the independent project themselves or independent research themselves. For example, we talk about financial inclusion, we talk about digitalization, we talk about how banks affect economic growth, and wide array of microeconomic topics. So the familiarity with the topics, the familiarity with the literature, the familiarity with how people do research in general, I hope that would help them in their research, be it in the program or future research when they got the degree already.